All right, what is going on, guys? Happy Thursday. This video is coming out late. My apologies, but it is what it is. So let's move on. Recap from yesterday. Hit that real quick. Down, I think 1.7 units. We went 1 and 3. We had 2 players not play. So of the 6 picks, we had 4. It was close though. We had some hooks in there. Could have been a really good night actually. Malik Monk, we had his over 6.5 assists. He hooked us at 6. Tyrese Halliburton, under 13.5 rebounds plus assists. He ended up at 14. He went off in the second half. This was looking very sweat-free cash in the first half, but it is what it is. Walker Kessler hit for us, over 13.5 rebounds plus assists. He hit this early in the third quarter. This was easy. And then James Harden, under 26.5 points. He ended up with 30. He took like 14 three-pointers, took 20 shots, barely was able to get over this line. So it is what it is. I like the matchups, would still play them. So let's move on, talk about today, get to the betting card, get you guys on your way. First game on the card, Warriors and the Magic. Warriors minus 4.5. Just seems trappy, but okay, give me the Warriors minus 4.5. Magic have just not looked good whatsoever. Over under of 212.5. I would lean towards the under there. Nuggets and the Bucks. Again, Nuggets on the road, given 3.5. It seems like I'm down. So give me the Nuggets minus 3.5. Over under of 240.5. Wouldn't want to touch that personally. Hornets and the Mavs. We see the Hornets getting a 9.5 on the road. LaMelo, they should have their full complement of players. It's just the Hornets are so hard to cap because of how streaky they can be shooting-wise. It's not a great shooting matchup for a couple of these guys. That said, I don't think the Mavericks necessarily have it easy either. So I would go Hornets plus 9.5. Pelicans and the Suns. We see the Pelicans getting 8.5 on the road against the Suns, who have just not been good. In my opinion, they should have everybody playing for the Pelicans. They have a really good matchup to score threes tonight. So I do like a Pelicans team total over. Slight lean towards Pelicans plus 8.5. And then final game, I would say game of the night. Timberwolves and the Lakers. We see the T-Wolves getting 6.5 on the road. That feels heavy. I know Luka, they're kind of starting to roll now. But 6.5 against this team where I just don't think some of the matchups are favorable towards the Lakers. Give me the Timberwolves plus 6.5 in this spot. All right, let's get to the plays, get you guys on your way. All I ask is that you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Just put something in the comments below to help out with the algorithm. Would be greatly appreciated. All right, first play today, we're going to go Wendell Carter Jr. over 16.5 points plus rebounds, minus 130 on DraftKings. Last time he played Golden State, he had 9 rebounds. Golden State very prone to give up rebounds to the centers. He is averaging somewhere between 8 and 10 shots if we look at his last 5 games. So I do like him to get some points today. Also like him to get rebounds. So just combining the two. If you look at Orlando, they like to work the ball down low. So I do think he is going to be more involved, kind of closer to that 10 shots tonight. Just because that is where Golden State has been vulnerable. Next play, we're going to take Brook Lopez over 11.5 points, minus 130 on BetMGM. He's over this in 7 of his last 10. Denver is vulnerable to points to centers, so they're 19th in points allowed to the center position. Obviously, Lopez is going to be a deep threat. He is heavily favored to go over 1.5 three-pointers tonight, so I like this spot for him. Next play is going to be sticking in that same game, Jamal Murray under 9.5 rebounds plus assist. He's only over this in 3 of his last 10. He's got a really bad matchup to get assists tonight. I think obviously Jokic's going to be the guy getting most of the assists. He does have a good matchup for rebounds, but he just really hasn't been rebounding much. He's getting like 2 to 3 rebounds. Obviously he's splitting some time with Russell Westbrook, so I like fading him tonight. Next one's going to be LaMelo. We're going to take LaMelo over 11.5 rebounds plus assists. This has been a very profitable spot to take LaMelo throughout the season. He's over this in 9 of his last 15. Most of the ones he's missed just because he gets injured. So that's the only thing that scares me here. Some type of silly injury. He's got a great spot to get rebounds, and I would say an okay spot to get assists. Assist lines at 6.5, heavily favored to go over that. So if you want to play something safer, I like his over 4.5 rebounds. Last play here in the NBA. I've got 2 leans I'll give you as well. Bradley Beal over 8.5 rebounds plus assists. He's over this in 4 of 5 since moving into that starting role, replacing Tyus Jones. If we look at New Orleans, they give up a ton of rebounds to the point guard position. They give up a ton of assists. So they're 21st in rebounds, 25th in assists to point guard. So beautiful spot here for Bradley Beal. He absolutely went off last game. I think he continues that tonight. I think Royce O'Neal has a good spot to score points. I think Devin Booker's in a good spot. Durant, even Richard. So everybody has a really good spot to put up some points tonight. Two leans that I have. Not on the card, but I do like them. Damian Lillard, over 3.5 rebounds, minus 115 on Bet365. He's over this in 13 of his last 15. Now, why did it make the card? Denver gives up the second fewest rebounds to point guards, and he had 3 in 2 games versus Denver last year. So he had 3 in both games. So technically has not eclipsed this line in the past year versus Denver. But I do like it just from a hit rate standpoint. And then the other lean is going to be Luka Doncic, over 8.5 rebounds, minus 130 on DraftKings. I just think he continues what he did last game. Really kind of starts getting those boards. Very weak in the middle. Jackson Hayes is not a rebound guy. Hachimura is not a big rebound guy. Reeves isn't a big rebound guy. So you've got LeBron and Luka to try to mop up boards. So I do like Luka in this spot. A couple college basketball leans. Do not have any official plays. These are just leans that I initially looked at and liked. I like Bryant minus 3.5 versus UMass Lowell. I like Robert Morris minus 6.5. And I like Hofstra minus 6.5 tonight. But if you want final plays for college, join the Discord. Link is down below. Absolutely free to do that. I'll be doing some more research throughout the day and posting my official college card into the Discord later. So appreciate you guys tuning in. Have a great Thursday, and I'll catch you in the next video.